All right, welcome back. Hononegah, Algebra 1. Um, Today we're going to start off with Chapter 2 in 2.1, Writing and Graphing Inequalities. Chapter 1 was all about equal signs and equations and solving equations. And so Chapter 2 is going to be all about inequalities and solving inequalities and dealing with inequalities. Well, inequality is a mathematical sentence which compares. So greater than or less than or equal to and greater than or equal to now. So we have some vocab words down here. Is less than or is fewer than. Okay, that is a less than symbol. That's pretty straightforward. Is greater than or is more than. That's pretty straightforward. That's a greater than symbol. Here's the ones where it starts getting a little more complicated. Is less than or equal to. Is at most. There's the one. Put a big star by that one. Give me 1 second because my board is freaking out on me. Is at most. Okay, that is a situation which you're talking about a ceiling. If I said something is at most $50, that means that's the highest it can be. So everything is less than or equal to 50. So is at most is actually a less than. Think about it the other way now. Is at least. Okay, if I told you I have the amount of money in my wallet is at least $50, first of all, I'd be lying because I'm a teacher, but is at least, okay, it means I have more than or greater than that amount. So is at least is a greater than. It's a floor. Everything's got to be above that. So again, that is the most commonly missed ones. Definitely, you might want to put a star by that one. Going to be on your test. All they want me to do is write a sentence. So a number W minus 3.5, W minus 3.5 is less than, so is less than, or equal to -2. And the equal to symbol means that the not only is the side less than, but it could also equal -2. 3 is less than a number n plus 5. And again, they're not asking me to solve yet. That's actually going to be 2.2. 0 is greater than or equal to twice the number x plus 1. So hit pause for a second. Let's see if you can get this one by yourself. All right, I'm back to verify. -7/10 is at least. So is at least. So that's greater than or equal to. So it's got to be at least that. Twice the number, k, minus 4. Checking whether or not something is a solution. Okay, so if I put, here's the equation they're asking me to look at. Okay, so if it's a solution, it makes it true. So if I put -6 in for x, -6 plus 5 is -1. Is -1 greater than or equal to -2? Yes, it is. If I put -7 in for x, is -7 plus 5 -2? Is that greater than or equal to -2? And the answer is yes. Now we're going to put -8 in. -8 plus 5 is -3. -3 is not greater than -2. So that is why they did this little strikeout. Anytime you strike something out, you're saying is not that. So like is not equal to or is not less than. So anytime you strike it out, that means is not. So now I'm given an equation, x plus 8 is less than -4, and I want you to put -4 in for x and show me. You can't just say yes or no. Show me. So -4 plus 8 is less than -3. Is 4 less than -3? It's not. So the answer is no. Next one, I'm going to put -4 again in for x and ask yes or no, but you got to show your work. You can't just say yes or no. On your homework assignment tonight, make sure that you are actually showing this. -4.5 times -4. Okay, a negative times a negative is a positive. -4.5 times -4 is 18. Is 18 greater than -1? Yes, it is. So again, plugging a number in. Hit pause, do the next two. All right, we're back to verify. We're going to put -6 in place of x. So 21 divided by negative 6 is negative 3.5. Is that greater than or equal to negative 3.5? Yes, because it's actually equal to. So the answer to this question is yes. The next one, 10, 3 minus a negative 6. Anytime you're minusing a negative, it's like addition. Well, this goes back to the first section that we did. Is 10 less than or equal to negative 9? It is not, so I crossed it off and put no. Actually graphing now. Graphing an inequality shows the solution set on a number line. The 0 or the O, open circle, is used when it is not a solution. The closed circle is used when it is. So now let's talk about this. If I have a greater than or a less than symbol, I'm going to use an open circle. If I have a greater than or equal to, or a less than or equal to, the equal to symbol means I'm going to use a closed circle. So now I'm looking at the first example. I see a closed circle. I see that it is shaded greater, numbers that are bigger to the right, numbers that are smaller to the left on the number line. So I'm going to put an X. The shaded region is greater than or equal to 3. Okay, notice where the variable is located is greater than. Okay, it is opening up to the variable. X is greater than or equal to 3. So the next one, the X again, less than. Notice it's not equal to because we had an open circle, negative 4. So again, open circle, shaded to the left. Make up your own number line. I'm just going to put negative 3 in. Here's all I want for today. All I want to know is this open or closed? So it is closed because there's an equal to, and the y is less than. So that would be shaded to the left. So again, on a number line, just put the number in the middle. Open circle. Now, this is going to throw some people. Those of you that always did the arrow tells you which way it's going to go, this is going to mess with you. The X is actually greater than 2. So you're going to shade this to the right. If you are looking at this symbol, notice the X is opening up, or the inequality symbol is opening up to the X, so therefore the X is greater than, or to the right. Next one, 0 in the middle, open circle because it's not equal to, shaded to the right because X is greater. Hit a pause button and do the next two. And I'm back. First one, open circle at negative 8, shaded greater. Second one, closed circle at 1.4 and shaded less because the G is less than the 1.4. The graphs are shown for the height restrictions at 2 rides. Many of you may have gone to Six Flags before. They actually have rides. You have to be a certain height in order to ride. They actually have rides in the kiddie land that you have to be less than a certain height. You can't be an adult riding in the kiddie land. So the first ride up here at the top, the height must be greater than or equal to 48. So this is probably a roller coaster. Okay, you got to be greater than or equal to 48 inches in order to ride the roller coaster. This one, probably in the kiddie land, less than 52 inches. Because again, and it's not equal to because it's an open circle. So writing inequality for the statement, the temperature T in Sweden is at least negative 10 degrees. All right, hopefully hit pause. That's what I meant for you guys to do during that time. So T must be at least, so that's greater than or equal to, because remember, at least means it has to be bigger than that, negative 10 degrees Celsius. So now, again, just kind of reviewing here what we talked about before, is less than, is greater than, is less than or equal to, is greater than or equal to. So here's the words. This is how it would be written as an algebraic expression or algebraic inequality, and this is what it would look like as a graph. So again, these are looking at the comparison between the words, the algebra, and the graph. Your homework assignment then is on page 58. Good luck. If you have questions, please make sure you reach out to your teacher. They'll be more than happy to help you.